Salutations, citizens. I'm Grimfalcon746, and today we are taking a close look at the C8R Pisces medical rescue ship. Stay tuned for the loadout, ship tour, flight test, and the final verdict. Or you can find timestamps in the description below. With the addition of an onboard Tier 3 medical bed, the C8R Pisces can treat minor injuries and keep the patient stable while transporting them to the safety of a larger ship, station, or medical facility. This makes it an invaluable short-range search and rescue ship. The C8R comes equipped with a stock 672 burst DPS and 378 sustained, as well as a missile payload of 2280. It has a single Size 1 Shimmer Stealth Grade C shield, a single Size 1 Regulus Military Grade C power plant, 2 Size 1 Bracer Military Grade C coolers, and a Size 1 Expedition Civilian Grade C quantum drive. The weapons include 2 Size 1 mounts on the nose, equipped with CF-117 Bulldog laser repeaters, and 2 MSD-111 missile racks carrying Marksman 1 missiles. The overall stock DPS and missile payload is almost exactly the same as the Aurora MR. However, the hull HP is just over half of the Aurora's, sitting at 3,250. Since this ship is a search and rescue variant and not a fighter, I'm going to go ahead and forgive the low HP. That being said, it does mean that any engagement it does get into will be over quickly one way or another. So with that in mind, I would suggest the following upgrades. First, we're going to drop the CF-117 Bulldog laser repeaters in favor of the 2 FL-11 laser cannons. This will increase our burst DPS marginally, but will considerably increase our sustained. Next, we will get rid of the Marksman 1 missiles in exchange for Arrow 1s. This will more than double the missile payload. Finally, we turn to the shields. I would change out the Shimmer Stealth Shield for the Mirage Stealth. That will increase the shield pool HP from 1500 to 1750, which may not seem like a lot, but considering the low hull HP, every little bit will count. These upgrades will only run you about 40k AUEC. Alright, enough of the numbers. Let's get into why most of you probably came here, the ship tour. At the back, we have the access ramp, and the only way to access the ship, followed by some area where you could use to store boxes for box mission. To the left and right, we have component housing, which as of now are not functional. Moving through the sliding door, we have a medical station with crew and patient storage, as well as a charging port that I'm not quite sure what it's for. If you guys do know, please let me know in the comments below. Then, of course, we have the coveted Tier 3 medical bed to the right. Tier 3 does mean you cannot use this for regeneration. However, if you go into the medical care tab, you can see the status, treatment, and of course medication, where you can even administer some medication. After you select it, the medbed will do its thing and administer the medication, after which you can see on the bottom left your blood toxicity for drugs. As we get up and we move forward, you will see to the left a seat for the crew to sit, as well as a medical assistant terminal. Of course, regeneration doesn't work, and patient care doesn't give you a whole lot of options at this time. And then we have some more component housings, which, again, are not functional. Then we get to the pride and joy, the pilot seat. From the pilot seat, we have a total of 6 multifunction displays, as well as a reasonable field of view for the pilot. With the ship tour covered, let's get out into the verse and fly this thing and see how it feels. In space, it feels pretty much how you would expect. Pitch, yaw, and roll all feel normal. The real test is going to be in atmosphere, so let's check that out. I will go ahead and put the speed specs on screen, but I'm more worried about the feel of the flight. Even in atmosphere and at max combat speed, this thing handles like a dream. It's easy to control, responds well, and has decent maneuverability. Overall, this at least meets my expectations for flight capabilities. Plus, Its small size means it can easily land in smaller, tighter spaces, which of course is one of its main selling features. Pros. The C8R is an affordable way to get into the medical rescue ship. It does have a medical bed, comes equipped with a decent stock DPS, and has very good handling and a good field of view for the pilot. Cons. The Tier 3 medical bed does mean no ability to respawn on the ship. It also means you may need to transport patients elsewhere for more severe injuries, rather than being able to treat on site. There is no room for ground vehicles inside, meaning if you do need a rescue from a bunker with active defenses or a cave, you will have to land further away and walk in on foot. And the overall low HP means it will go down very easily. What would I change? I wouldn't mind seeing some level of a ground vehicle made for it for those rescues in caves or bunkers with active defenses, but I don't really know where you would put it. Perhaps some kind of a folding motorized bed, but that's more wishful thinking than anything else. I also wouldn't mind seeing a second shield generator added. Overall, the C8R is a good option for those looking to try out the medical gameplay. Given what you get, I would say the C8R is definitely worth picking up, either in the Pledge store or in-game once that becomes available. Thanks for watching my review on the C8R Pisces Medical Rescue Ship. If you have any questions or comments about the review, or about the C8R in general, leave them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. Let me know what ships you want to see reviewed and what other videos you'd like to see, and I will do my best to get to them. And until next time, keep flying, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.